Description of Raphinha by Fabrizio Romano. Liverpool showed a long-term interest in Raphinha. And now a new update has been released about the future of the player from a reliable source. Renowned Italian journalist Fabrizio Romano has made a statement about the £60 million Leeds United star Raphinha's ongoing situation at the club. Leeds United have officially confirmed that Raphinha is not in the squad for the Australian camp. Raphinha will train in England, while Leeds United will be in talks to sell her. Barcelona has raised its offer, which Chelsea had conveyed 10 days ago. Liverpool's interest remains, but they have not made any new offers, he said. If Liverpool doesn't act quickly on Raphinha, Chelsea or Barcelona will take the player. The FSG must take action to secure the player. It was rumoured that the Reds made an offer for the Leeds winger last month and this offer was turned down. With the transfer window open, this may be one of Liverpool's last chances to not miss Raphinha. The 25-year-old has been a steady and reliable offensive threat for the West Yorkshire club since joining in 2020. He was a key player in keeping his team in the Premier League this season. Raphinha scored 11 goals, had 3 assists. He made 1.9 key passes, played 1.5 balls, won an average of 5.2 duels per game and was the club's top scorer in 35 league games played last season. The offensive player not only scored the most goals, but on the final day he scored one of the most important goals of the season against Brentford to ensure Leeds retain their top-ranked position and proved to be a very effective player. The interest has dwindled compared to before, although Liverpool have always been in constant contact for Raphinha. Because Mohamed Salah's future was uncertain, it was intended to be installed in his place. However, the enthusiasm waned as Mohamed Salah signed a new deal to stay at Anfield for another 3 years. Despite this, Liverpool are in contact with the Brazilian star. Because this season Takumi Minamino, Divock Origi and Sadio Mane have left the team and their place is still not filled. No matter how much Darwin Nunez is said to replace Sadio Mane, it is clear that they are not the same type of names. Nunez will be positioned in the middle of the striker line and depth needs to be increased in the wing areas. Raphinha can adapt to both left wing and right wing and has special abilities. However, it seems that if Liverpool does not act quickly, the big fish will be lost. A short-term solution from Liverpool to the midfield. Many believe Liverpool still needs an extra midfielder before the Premier League season begins. After Gini Wijnaldum left the club a year ago, most people expected a replacement, but it didn't. A year has passed, and with the opening of the transfer window, the Dutchman's replacement has still not signed. This does not mean that a new midfielder will not arrive in the ongoing transfer window. Jude Bellingham is in every way a target for next summer, so it's possible that Jürgen Klopp will be pleased for next season. Still, Liverpool have a short-term solution for this season. A low-cost option is Lille midfielder Renato Sanches. Sanches was on Liverpool's transfer agenda, especially last summer. Sanches has been negotiating a transfer with Milan for months, but no formal agreement has yet been reached. The main reason for this is Milan's former financial strength. It was reported in the Italian media that Sanches' demands increased to approximately £5 million per year and this was the problem that caused the delay of the agreement with Milan. Sanches is in Liverpool's short-term plans as he is still very young and the transfer fee will be relatively small. Recent reports have reported that Milan are close to agreeing with Lille on a fee of as little as £8.4 million. Liverpool are still in talks to further reduce Sanches' salary demand. Julian Ward sees this transfer as positive because both the midfield problem will be resolved in the short term and if Sanches performs poorly, he will be easily disposed of because he is young and has a market. In many ways, it's the perfect solution for Klopp, until Sanches tries to bring Bellingham to Anfield on a record deal 12 months later. Moreover, it seems inevitable that Renato Sanches will make the expected explosion in the hands of boss Klopp and rise in his career. While Liverpool see it as a short-term solution, if things go well, it could turn into a permanent and long-term plan.